Okay, we're here with Igor from Cavalera Conspiracy. Hello.
Hello, hello, how are you?
Doing fine. How about yourself?
Good, enjoying my Belgium summer day.
Yeah. The weather wasn't that good, but
It could be worse. It could be worse. It could be London. So a lot of rain. So this is nice right now.
today is the third time that Cavalera Conspiracy played at Graspop. Did it feel different from the previous times?
Every time it's very different because, of course, you play different stages. You play different songs. So I don't know. Maybe today was my favorite, if I can remember. Like it was really. We had a lot of energy, so it was really good.
Is it normal for Cavalera Conspiracy to still play the Nailbomb stuff, some Sepultura stuff, or is it something that you only do at festivals?
No. We like to mix it up things. Like even when we do the headlining shows, the club shows, we play Sepultura, we play Nailbomb. It's like it feels really good to revisit stuff that me and Max wrote together. So it's not just a festival thing.
You toured in the States earlier this year with Dead Angel and Corrosion of Conformity. How did that tour go?
It was crazy. It was really good. I mean, I'm a big fan of both. You know, those bands. A bit more of the Corrosion. I really enjoy like the hardcore side of it. But of course, Death Angel is amazing also. So it was a really cool combination of bands, and they're also both very different than Cavalera. So I think for a fan who went to see the concert, it was cool because they got to see this different, aspects of metal and rock and things like that.
You are doing 3 gigs this month in Europe and 1 gig in Israel, and then I think you will perhaps do some more touring outside of Europe. Will you be coming back for a club tour later this year?
We've been talking about that. We did some amazing shows like in Germany and Czech Republic, and that gave us a lot of inspiration maybe to do a club tour towards the end of the year in Europe. So we're gonna try to plan that with a tough schedule of me and Max. We need to set up like the frame so we can do this, but it's definitely in the plans.
Pandemonium was first going to be called Fuck That Groove. Can you tell us a bit more about that? Why was the idea dropped, or was it just an inside joke?
Yeah, it was an inside joke in the studio, and mainly because like the first 3 songs we record, it was very fast, and then Max was like, this is it, fuck the groove, let's just keep playing fast stuff. So that was kind of like a studio joke, but it was never like a title for the record. It was more like something that we wrote, on the wall where we have like all the songs, the parts that we needed to do, but not like a professional thing.
Do you agree that Pandemonium is probably the hardest CD that you made since the very first Sepultura records?
I think it's there. I don't know if it's the hardest, but it's definitely one of the hardest. In different ways, yes. I think it's very raw, very direct. So it might be also.
In some interviews, it was mentioned that the Belgian band Aborted was an influence when recording Pandemonium. Can you confirm that?
Yeah, like especially Max. Max is really into them, so I think he was very influenced by what they do, like the style, especially the aggressive side of them. So it was definitely true.
Do you personally like some other Belgian bands?
I like more of the Belgium electronic scene rather than the metal and I mean, of course there's some great stuff, but I'm really into the Belgium electronic sound. It's something that for me, it's very special from the old days.
From 242 Suicide Command.
Yeah, that like the whole idea of having a Belgium sound, for me, it's amazing. It's something that it's quite special, and it especially with the whole the big beat and like almost like a dark industrial sound to it. For me, it attracts me a lot to that kind of stuff. So I'm really into the Belgium sound.
Some of the Mix Hell songs, your other project or band, such as Edge, reminded me a bit of a Belgian band called Vive la Fête. Have you ever heard?
Yeah, I remember them. They were more like electro clash kind of sound of but also they were a great band. Like Belgium always had amazing electronic music, of course, from not only Soax and all those bands, but also many different ways, all the way to like the pop scene with technotronic. So it's always produced great stuff. So yeah.
How different is it to tour or play with Cavalera Conspiracy to the things that you do with Mix Hell?
It's a completely different world, man. And that's what I like about it. Like this is something that I do with my brother, and it has a lot to do more with my past. And when I do stuff with the Mix Hell, it's a different universe almost. It's like you go into a club, there's no backstage. You go, you do your thing. A lot of people have no idea that I used to play with Sepultura or I play with Cavalera. They're just in a club listening to music. So it's very different, and I like both. I like the idea of people really being loyal, which is more like the metal thing. But I also like the idea of people just going out and experience like the night and whatever's sounding in the night, like something more at the moment. So I think both are very special.
And do you sometimes get strange reactions, or
not really?
Because in a way, some metal heads are sometimes narrow-minded and they're not big on dance music and judgment. Or
it's fine. Like if they're gonna, talk shit on YouTube or online, it's fine. Like at the show, people who go see, usually they want to see, and they are already open-minded enough to go see it. So it's like, I don't really care. And I think it's okay to people not to like what I do. It's fine. It's fine with me, man.
I was thinking it was funny and cool in a way that I saw a clip on YouTube that you were drumming in Mix Hell wearing a Dark Throne t-shirt.
Yeah, I love Dark Throne, man. And I love electronic music, and it's fine. That's what I think. People need to be open-minded. I think a person can like Dark Throne and can like Soax. In my opinion, there's nothing wrong with that. If you like Dark Throne, doesn't mean that you only listen to black metal all day. Of course, there's people who do that, but I don't. I can go from a Dark Throne record, and later on I can listen to LCD Sound System, whatever. Like for me, it's fine.
Your brother is known to be a big soccer fan. I know that you're a soccer fan or a football fan as well. He collects football shirts. Do you also collect stuff?
I do, but I have to be honest with you. I stopped my collection because it was getting too big. Because we put on the rider that every show the promoter puts a national team and a local team. And by the end of every tour that I did with Cavalera or back in the day, I had another suitcase just with the football shirts. And I had no space in my house anymore to put those shirts. So I started putting at my mom's house and she was full of football shirts. So now I try to have only like the special ones that I think, like, for example, today they put two of the Belgian ones, but they were like, the bootleg ones.
Yeah.
they're so ugly that I'm not gonna take that home. You know, if it was the original, you know, the new like Adidas, I'll definitely be wearing that on stage and taking that home. You know.
I know that you're an Arsenal fan. Who should they buy to become champion next season?
Well, there's some talk about maybe Czech in the goal. I think that would be amazing because I like Ospina personally, but I think Arsenal should take to the next level. They do need some experience, someone that knows how to deal under pressure, especially in the defense. I think if it comes, you know, if it starts with a really strong personality goalkeeper, that somehow infects the other guys, especially someone like Mattias, which is not a solid guy. He has amazing games, and sometimes I'm like, I have a heart attack with him. So to have someone like Peter Cech, that's a really good start. If that happens, I'll be very happy. Especially, you know, it might be one of his last years as a goalkeeper, but he would bring an experience that Arsenal really needs. That in the back, in the front, I'm really happy with Alexis. Not so much with Giroud. Giroud also is not my favorite player. It's not so solid. So maybe another guy in the front will be good. I don't know who would fit, you know, perfectly. But I think if Arsenal gets like a really strong attacker or even like a forward midfield and someone in the back, I think we have a chance of doing more than we did this year.
I certainly hope so. Did you get the chance to check out some bands today? Do you plan to see some?
I have to be completely honest with you. They had so many interviews with us today that I didn't see nothing. We came in, we did some photo shoot stuff, and then we played the show, and then we did a signing outside. And now I'm here doing this interviews until 9. And by 9 finish this, I don't know who will be playing.
Well, you get the chance to see Kiss if you want to, or Marilyn Manson, or perhaps...
I don't want to see Kiss. Really, I'm not a big fan. Marilyn Manson, it is interesting. I think he does some really cool stuff. And I would like to see what kind of show he puts out. But I don't know. I think most of the bands I wanted to see, they were playing at this time, you know, like I don't know.
There's Samael, My Dying Bride, In Flames, well, Slash for the moment.
No, Slash, I don't want to see it. Maybe in the black metal stage there'll be some cool stuff to watch. I would love to see that. I saw Gal here from is Gorgoroth playing or no?
No.
He's just
one of his projects, Sarka, I guess. Yeah, or Tomorrow, I'm not sure. Yeah.
Wow, I'd like to see that. Yeah, I like his stuff.
I have a last question. If you could organize your own festival and you can pick 5 artists, dead or alive, or 3 or whatever.
Oh, that would be crazy. I'll definitely have some Belgium shit. Definitely Soax there. But they need to bring Steve back. I want Steve on drums for Soax. And let me see. Maybe Front 242 to bring some of that old industrial vibe to it. Maybe John Carpenter to do some crazy ambient stuff. And maybe Dark Throne would be cool. Have some black metal in it and mix hell. That would be my personal festival.
Okay, thank you.